Piotr Lisek, very experienced. Lisek, World Championship silver medalist back in London 2017, 32 years old now. Season's best of 5.73, some way down on his lifetime best of 6.02. He's in the 6 metre club.
Well, he's also a promoter. He's put on his own street vaults in Poland.
In his village, isn't it? I think most of the village turns out.
I think so. Oh, Piotr Lisek, first attempt, 5.70. Nails it. Excellent vault. And that throws down the gauntlet to the rest of the men.
There's lots of tactical passing and so on going on behind him. Lisek, the first to attempt 5.70, goes clear in the lead now. Collet is next to go. He cleared the previous height second time. Scherber has passed his third attempt at 5.60 after 2 failures, so it's a pressure jump for him, his first at 5.70, which will be very shortly. Vloon is passed 5.60, will come back in, I guess, at 5.70. There it is, Menno Vloon then, winning with 5.80, the overall title at this European Team Championship. So 16 points for the Netherlands. Piotr Lisek getting 15 for Poland, and Scherber there, sharing third place overall. There's the real danger to bowl. Natalia Bukowiecka, the bronze medalist in Paris last year. She had a fabulous time at the Games. Well, Bukowiecka, second from the bottom there in the white and red of Poland, loves to commit early, normally goes out hard, but Femke Bol, for my money, has gone off aggressively here too. The pair of them already almost up on Vondrova of Czechia to the left of picture. Bol, so tall, long striding, looks lovely and relaxed. A lot more arm action going on from Bukowiecka outside her left of picture in the white and red for Poland. Good running going on in the inside lanes, and aggressive running going from Polinari, the Italian, in the blue there, right in the centre, out in lane 5. They come round the bend, and Bol is already in the lead, well before the straight. Bol leads into the straight now. Bukowiecka's got some hard runnings to come, but Bol looking supremely relaxed and powerful and strong, and the 400-metre hurdler strength coming its own here as she stretches away to a big victory. 49.48. It's a new championship record from Femke Bol. Well, that is superb. I thought Bukowiecka, went out very hard, maybe trying to match Bol. Of course, there's an advantage to be inside your main rival, but she's some way down there, meters down from Bol's brilliant run.
Natalia Bukowiecka, she's a European champion, an Olympic medalist, and Bol took her apart. There's the consolidated standings with that championship record. Femke Bol, 49.48. Natalia Bukowiecka, 50.14. A superb run from her, and just look at that. 6 out of the top 7 get personal best.
Netherlands in the lead from Czechia and Poland. Italy in 4th. Britain moving up in a couple of places into 5th after the pole vaults.
Well, we do have Iva Svoboda from Poland, the championship record holder at 11.09 from Horzo 2 years ago. Well, a fairly even start. Dosso on the outside having a really good run in this early stage of the race. Svoboda's having to pick up ground. Now it's Bogdanka Takic of Hungary coming through very strongly over the final 30 metres. Just hauling in Svoboda. I think that might well be a national record. Yes, it is. And it's a championship record as well.
I was expecting more from Svoboda because she was 4th at the World Indoors, so she wintered well. This is, I think, her first outdoor race, though, and maybe a little bit ring rusty. As we see the results of that women's 100 metres, Takic winning from Svoboda, Bishop's good, a personal best there.
And what more can you say about this woman? 4 times Olympic champion, 4 times world champion, and 4 times European champion. Anita Wlodarczyk.
Anita Wlodarczyk then has the lead with that 73.34. It came in round 4. It only takes one big effort. And if you added all their distances together, Kosonen has had the better series. But round 4, Wlodarczyk has the win. And here unleashes yet another effort beyond 70 metres. It's a nice close to an intense competition here. Wlodarczyk then is confirmed as the winner with that season's best from round 4, 73.34.
So confirmed, Anita Wlodarczyk, 73.34, Kosonen 73.09.
Netherlands 180.5. That's a gap being closed, though, by Italy. They are going so well. Only 5.5 points in it now. Poland a little bit further back.
3 times winner in the European Team Championships, including last time on home soil in Horzo. Pia Skrahowska. Well, Kambundji had a good start. Soto Visser in lane 4. It's Visser and Kambundji now battling their way over the second half of the race. And it's Visser who's just got the edge over the Swiss athlete. It is Visser from Kambundji. 12.36, but it is wind assisted, 2.2 meters per second.
Photo finish, though, it says there on bottom left of your screen. It was very tight. And I'll tell you what, Kambundji might have taken it because of her dip. She did a Colin Jackson type lean across the line. It was very tight. I was with you, Phil. Convinced Visser was going to take that, but it was incredibly tight. 2.2, the wind behind them. The wind has picked up a little bit, thankfully, for all of us here in the arena. But that was so tight. Kambundji and Visser, there'll be thousands in it. Brilliant racing, and you know what, that sort of epitomises this weekend, doesn't it? Here you can see again, Visser third from right in the orange of the Netherlands, well in the lead by halfway, and I thought was building a lead, but Kambundji never gave up. She would have been aware of Visser, and she worked so hard at it, almost level at the final barrier, and then look at that dip. Long dip, deep dip, and that's the difference. Really tight, inseparable pretty much there. 2 1,000ths though was the margin of separation. Well, there it is, confirmation of Kambundji's win, 12.39 to Visser's 12.39. It came down to thousandths, literally the thickness of a vest. Krzyzowska in third place there, a little way back. Good points for Italy there through Kamasi's 12.62.
And there we have the team standings. Poland in third at the moment, just 1.5 points further back. Now Maria Andrzejczyk lies third on the world all-time list. That absolutely huge throw at the European Throwing Cup back in 2021, 71.40.
So an Andrzejczyk then. 5th round for the athlete from Poland who isn't quite what she was, not in her best form. That's around 61 meters from Andrzejczyk. Now, she opened with a 50-meter throw, that was modest, and then a 57, a no throw in round 3, then a 54, and that is big, 60.42. Cracks through the 60-meter line, only the second athlete to do it. Remember, Zenko the Greek producing 60.06 as an opener, and then the leading throw still, 62.23.
So there are the results. Zenko confirmed, 62.23, quite convincing winner. Maria Andrzejczyk, season's best, rounding into form, as Tim was saying, building throughout the competition. The other thrower over 60 meters in this competition with 60.42.
Tons of action coming at us over this next couple of hours, but it's the situation at the moment. Italy 38 points ahead of Germany. Poland just a 1.5 points down. That's a real battle going on for second and third. The Netherlands, well, they're not far behind Poland. And Zodzik, she's been in wonderful form this year, has the Pole, a relatively new name up at this level, 198 this season. Here is Zodzik. Third and final attempt at 197. This for the lead and to apply some pressure to Mahuchik. Oh boy! Oh wow! Goes clear, does the pole. Absolutely brilliant. A real pressure jump that. At 28 years old, she's relatively inexperienced in major international championships. Well, actually born in Baranovichi in Belarus. Studied at the Belarus State Economic University in Minsk.
197 to Maria Zodzik, just 1 centimeter below her personal best. Poland, Maximilian Shved, Justyna Schweitzer-Jersetic, stalwart of Polish relay teams over the years. And we're expecting Reardon to be blasting out of his blocks. He ran 44.60 to win the individual race, and already he's starting to put daylight between himself and the Poles, Maximilian Shved. Reardon having a really good run over the first half of this opening leg. Behind him, not much to choose. Edoardo Scotti of the Italians doing very well. Also the Netherlands, Keenan Blake running well at this stage. But Reardon, he's absolutely flying. Well, the stagger doesn't unwind until 150 meters into the second leg. Scotti coming through very strongly, but it's looking as though it's going to be Reardon who hands over in front, and he hands over to Lena Nielsen. Nielsen running the 4x4 400 meters hurdles. Czechia having all sorts of problems. Malikova a great runner, but Czechia got so much ground to make up. Nielsen up against the Italian. It's Troiani up at the front. Nielsen, though, very experienced 4x400 meter runner. She's very focused, and they can see what's happening as they're looking into the big screen at the end of the stadium. Troiani's edged round her. It's the Italians out in front. Troiani now about a meter or so in front of the French and the British. Poles as well, Justina Svite-Jursetic. Now, if there's somebody who knows how to run a 4x400 meter race, it's Svite-Jursetic, even though she might be in the twilight of his career. And Svite-Jursetic coming through very strongly. It's going to be the Italians who hand over in front, though. Troiani to Vicente Asete. Asete has run an awful lot of the Italian 4x400 meter races, and now he's putting daylight. He's ran a really hard first 150 meters. Well, behind him, Toby Harris, who's already been in action today in the 200 meters, finished second in the 200 meters, closing down on Asete, though. It's a good 400 meters from Harris, who we normally expect to see in the 4x100 meters. He's doing well, is Harris. He's closing down. It's going to be neck and neck down the home straight. Italy just holding off Great Britain, and a strong run from Arenas. Now, Italy in front at the moment, but Mangione, there's a forwards behind him. But let's concentrate on what's going on at the front. Now sweeping around, Emma Newnham is up in front. She's gone round Mangione, and Newnham, the bit between her teeth. She knows this is 16 points, and she knows that this will give them a fighting chance of closing up on Poland and Germany in the medal positions. Well, Poland in third at the moment. That might be good enough to keep them in the top three. But Newnham giving it everything. Now it's coming into the home straight. It's three abreast. It's Newnham. It's Italy. And coming through so strongly, it's the Pole. It's Bukowiecki, second in the individual 400 meters, but Poland's European 400 meter champion, Natalia Bukowiecki, takes 16 points for Poland. Oh, what a thrilling race that was. Well, it smashed the championship record. That's no surprise. It was only run once before, and that was Poland 2 years ago. 3:09.42. But a championship record for the Poles. And it's also just inside their own national record. What a finale to these championships. Poland hold off Germany and clinch second place.
Pretty mystified by.
I'll tell you what, that drum roll they've been practicing, and Poland takes second place on the podium. Well, they won in 2019 and 2021. This time around, beaten out by the Italians, but you can never, over the last couple of decades, count out the Poles. Fabulous team spirit, as we've been talking about. Joint team captains, Piotr Lisek and Natalia Bukowiecka. He's a real Mr. Motivator for the Polish team, Piotr Lisek.
No, normally he's a shy, retiring sort of lad, apparently. But, boy, yeah, the cheerleader, obviously, of that Polish team.
Hi, I'm Nadia Batogletti. Sign up now to the European Athletics YouTube channel.